okay, is typically on why the market fails. Explain why the market fails in the case of something. But whenever the answer is too predictable, examiners don't like it, okay? They can innovate. So what would they do? Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Yeah, you left something behind. Okay, so explain why the market fails in the case of something, whatever that something is, okay? Two things you need to note. Number one, for level 3 in part A, we need what? Now, regardless of whether you're writing an essay on this, on market structure firms or DDSS, the criteria is the same. What do you need? To get level 3, you need two things. Start with a C. Content, right? And context. So the two things are standard and will accompany you all the way to your A levels. You need content and context, where content is, as I mentioned this yesterday as well, some teachers will call it analysis, economic analysis. Some teachers will call it rigor. It goes by many names, but they're all the same. Where content or context refer to our four components of your essay. This one you all should know, right? Definition, diagram, explanation, examples. It is so easy to lose sight of some of these things when you don't keep following this structure as you write. If I'm looking at another question from firms chapter, if they ask me how collusion affects something, define collusion. These things have to go into your answer, okay? Definition, okay? Context. Is, okay? What is context? Context is when you have something, okay? Question specific. Okay? Context is something question specific, and that question specific one is either using info in the preamble. Whatever was mentioned in the preamble, you can discount, don't dismiss it. You have to feature it, okay? Preamble info or something market specific. Industry specific features, okay? So if a question were to ask you about the market for food in DDSS, you highlight what's the PED, what's the PES, right? In DDSS, right? But if this is a firm's question, if they ask you about hair salons, barber salons, okay, you also need something market specific. You probably want to say, these are MC firms. The product is slightly differentiated, okay? They do not have super normal profits in the long run. There's a limit to how much they can compete along certain lines, okay? So this could be market structure features. What about market failure? Market failure just means different causes of market failure. So 3 topics and something market specific, right? So just remember, content, context. One more thing we ought to know. Part A of market failure typically requires 2 causes of market failure. To be explained. they are not going to give you 10 marks for just externality. So you have R1 is externality. R2 could be imperfect info. Okay.